Hi, Frank K. Comer here at Enemy Spine Care, and I have a dear friend who's worked with me for a very long time, Lon. So tell me your role in our clinic.
I'm here as a PA, physician assistant, where I see my role is I take a brunt of a lot of the work off of Dr. Kuamura and do some of the tasks that are clinical in nature, but try to identify areas where I can speed up the process for him to see the patient in a more meaningful and a quicker fashion, and lessen the burden on him.
What are some of the things that you enjoy most in your job, in your career?
I love seeing patients, for one. I've been a PA for 23 years. You and I have such a long relationship.
Yeah.
We've spent so much time together, but I think the ability to take a challenge or a problem that's presented in front of us and to somehow come to a solution, but a solution that makes a patient feel better is the whole reason I got into the profession. And I think you and I do a great job of that, especially you, when it comes to the patients that we care for.
And what brought you to work with us?
I did a short stint in neurosurgery when I was at UT.
At UT, yeah, I remember. I sold you away.
Yeah, you did, you did. And I knew spine was something that I really enjoyed, so I got this opportunity to start working with you at our old practice, and over the years we've just developed this relationship, and we may have 2 years where we don't work together, and then 3 years we'll work together. It's just I come in whenever I can and try to help out, and I think it's a great symbiotic relationship, and we really enjoy it.
You know, and one of the things that we build upon is teamwork.
Yes.
And it speaks towards our relationship and the relationship with our MAs, our front desk people, our admin staff. It's a team, and you're right. It may be 2 years, but I mean, we just come back again. And it's almost like we get drafted again and be on the team. And,
That's right.
And we're starting to work again.
And you bring up a great point with that. One of the things I really like about you and about this practice is consistency. And teamwork is important in that, but consistency to know that I can come walk through those doors and I can practice the same way I practiced before, right, but at a more energetic and actually a more advanced level than before.
Some people were going to listen to this and they don't know what a PA is and they don't know your role. What's some of the most exciting things that you've done or that you enjoy the most?
Well, I think first and foremost, we have to be educators for the patients.
Sure.
So a lot of people come in here and they have no idea what a spine is, what a cervical spine, what a lumbar spine, much less when we get down to the pathology that's occurring and things like that. So I try to dumb it down, if you will.
Bring it down to my level.
Bring it down, yeah, exactly. Bring it down to a level that
right,
it's understanding, because I want a patient to leave here feeling comfortable that they know what we talked about when they were here.
Exactly.
Right, and they know when they go home. We may give them some homework, we may give them some stuff to think about, but I want them to leave here with a thought in their mind that they were well cared for, but everything was explained to them in a level that they understand.
And that's something you and I over the years have developed. That's what our standard.
Right.
Right. That's what we do with our patients.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing less.
It is. I mean, it's a great ride.
It's a great ride.
I think we got another 10 years in us. I hope.
I hope so.